What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. After Sound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, guys, let's talk about this upcoming potential mini set. Now, we don't have any details outside of the fact that there's probably going to be a proposal to see if the community wants it or not, but I'm just going to make a couple assumptions here so that we can run with some numbers. Again, this is all just speculation, but let's assume that we are going to get this, right? And let's assume that there's going to be a decent amount of packs. There will be a payment from the DAO to the team in probably DEC or stablecoins, and that there will be some kind of price associated with this, which goes back to the DAO. Now, I was talking about this on a live stream with folks earlier today. Yes, I am live streaming again, so please make sure you come by and say hello. And the idea of using a mini set and all future potential mini sets as ways in which we can resupply the DAO with SPS is something that is intriguing to me and something that I think I was able to kind of share with the chat earlier and get some buy-in. But obviously, there's only a few folks that come through the chat versus the amount of people that watch the videos. So that's why I wanted to make a video here talking through this in detail. So as of now, SPS is not even a penny, right? We're like 2/3 of a penny, 0.0068. Now, what I am looking at is, let's say the team does, I don't know, with Chaos Legion, well, actually with all previous sets, whenever they've done a mini set, it's been roughly, I believe, like 20%. I think of the core set packs, right? So I think there was like, was it 15 million Chaos Legion, and then 3 million Rift Watcher. So if we were to do, if we had 10 million Rebellion, let's say we did 2 million, whatever this mini set ends up being, right? So and here's the thing, that's what the precedent has been. I'm thinking we make it something even scarcer, right? We couldn't even sell a million. We couldn't even sell 1 million Rebellion packs. I don't think that we should have over 1 million of the whatever the mini set ends up being. So I'm just going to cap it at 1 million, right? To keep numbers simple, but also to keep it small. And I think if we only have 1 million packs, there's a higher chance, a higher likelihood that something like this would eventually sell out, which makes the numbers that I'm about to share much more appealing. So let's talk through this. I believe that we should be pricing these packs in SPS, right? Not DEC. And I know I'm going to get a lot of pushback on that, probably even from the team themselves, because everything is supposed to be priced in DEC. But guess what? There's a ton of things already priced in DEC. All the land products, the core products, promo cards, right? All of that stuff is priced in DEC. We have that. What this is a special relationship with the DAO that comes about every mini set, which resupplies the DAO with what it needs to sustain rewards in the future, which is SPS. And I think that this is actually a very crucial time that we could get a ton of SPS locked up in the DAO specifically for the future and take it off the marketplace, which is something that I've been pushing for a long time. We should be focused on this, right? Because everybody's been talking about like, oh, let's reduce inflation and have an SPS halving, and all that's great. That's fine, right? We should be doing that, but that doesn't solve the oversupply that's already out there. Whereas if we go about and we get people to take the SPS and either burn it, which is difficult, or lock it up in the DAO, which is more attainable in my opinion, then I think we'll have a better opportunity at this. So where I stand, right? And these are just the rough numbers that I was looking at. If we were to have 1 million packs, okay, 1 million packs, price it not at the market value of SPS, but literally price it in terms of SPS, right? So right now you can go buy Rebellion packs for 4,000 DEC. It doesn't matter what DEC is. You can just buy it for 4,000 DEC. Well, it should be similar with SPS, where you can go in and you can buy it for a set amount of SPS. And I'm actually even going to price this low, okay? So I'm saying you should price these packs, 1 million of these packs, at 200 SPS. As of now, that would mean that the packs would actually be worth $1.40 a piece. If SPS were to go to a penny, they'd be worth $2. That's half the Rebellion price, right? And if SPS were to go to 2 cents, we would get to it would be $4, right? Equal with the Rebellion price with DEC at peg. But we're not there yet. And if we were to get there, then we could always maybe change the terms, right, and switch it over to DEC. I don't know. But either way, I'm just thinking that that should be what we're trying to accomplish here. Get a ton of SPS locked up in the DAO, especially while it is lower, right? Now, here's the beautiful thing about this. If we were to sell 1 million packs, right? And I know that's high pie in the sky number, but if we were to sell 1 million packs at 200 SPS, right? The team gets their money, their DEC, whatever it is, right? So they're good. All of this would be going to the DAO. That would be 200 million SPS, right? That's almost, I mean, that's more than 10% of the current supply. You can see of the current circulating supply, right? We're at 1.5 billion. And it's like 40% of what's currently liquid out there. You can't tell me that would not have a very positive impact on the circulating supply of SPS and therefore potentially the price, right? So again, this is not meant to be something that pumps up SPS. That is a byproduct. What this is meant to do is take a lot of that SPS, right? Roughly 200 million of it, throw it into the DAO and have it be ready and available for future rewards. So once the different reward pools start running out in a year or 2 years, actually about two to 3 years, we can start replenishing that and make sure that there is a future for SPS, right? For SPS rewards across all different things, right? Guild brawls, ranked play, tournaments, node licenses, whatever it is, you name it, right? There's going to be so many of these different pools that we'll need to start pushing through. And at some point, we'll need to make sure. So to me, this represents an opportunity where every 18 months or every 2 years, we price it in SPS and get a bunch of SPS locked up in the DAO. Yes, it's great to lock up DEC in the DAO, but that DEC eventually recirculates its way out, not in the form of rewards, and it shouldn't be coming out in rewards, right? So in this way, we should be doing it with SPS. And again, not all the time, just these specific instances. Now, here's the compromise that I'm willing to make. And it's not going to make as big of an impact, but at least it will do something, in my opinion. So you want to price these in DEC. That's fine, right? That's how things have always been. But I think there's an opportunity, if we're not going to do the entire sale in SPS, then my compromise would be do the pre-sale, right? 50,000 packs, 100,000 packs, whatever it is, do that in SPS. And if that's the case, if it's only like 100,000 packs, then maybe you can bump up the price to 300 SPS or 400 SPS, because right now people would still be getting it for significantly less than whatever the sticker price would be, right? 400 SPS at 70% of that value is not going to be $4, right? So at this point, if you were to announce it and SPS is still below a penny, there's that opportunity to do something even higher. And then let's say it's just easy math, right? 100,000 packs at 30 or 300 SPS is about 30 million SPS that gets locked up in the DAO, right? So again, that's not like a major amount, but what I'm talking about is not necessarily, it'd be nice to wipe everything out, but it's also good to make sure that the DAO is receiving SPS on a regular basis. And sure, maybe 30 million doesn't seem like a lot now, but in the future it could be, right? That's several months worth of rewards for any of the various reward pools. And especially if SPS starts to go up in value, that could be more than several months. That could be a year or several years based on how, the value of SPS and how in terms of like we kind of scale it down for our rewards as the value of SPS starts to rise over time, ideally, hopefully, right? So that's my kind of base case here. That's what I'm trying to push. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I think that this is something that we should try to push for if this is going to come to a DAO vote and the DAO is going to be involved, meaning that we collectively are going to make the decision with the team on how this should be priced. But if it's not going to be the entire thing, even just a small portion that gets the DAO 20, 30, maybe 50 million SPS, one that resupplies the DAO, and two, that takes a lot of SPS out of circulation, right? A significant amount of SPS out of circulation. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. That is all I have for you guys in this video. I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.